first song. So you know I gotta gas you up. Plus I'm with all that ratchet stuff. But in this place tonight, don't you be acting up. We in for the money, about to bag it up. Don't forget the phone so we can add it up. You got a nigga to confide in. Plus a nigga you could vibe, but you looking for the one, but bam, not him. You could ride with me, this shit is timeless. But after that I drop you off and that's goodbye then. Like it's make a wish. Chase after niggas that'll make you rich. All they really need is you ain't made for it. Sugarcoat the truth, now you gon' taste the shit. You can fuss and fight, but don't be breaking shit. I'm on your mind, but don't be scared to call. Any problems, I'll be there to solve. If I got a blast, I keep a metal dog. And out the bed now, I'm standing on 10 and I ain't scared to fall. I show cash, but I don't throw cash. Dope dick will open up some more pants. Weak dick will get you thrown out, you don't get no pants. Bitch, you only mad cause Mr. Right done left your ass. Look. Murphy. Alright. I got a couple things for you today. First thing first, housekeeping off top. Like the video, comment on the video, give me some hearts, give me some fire, give me a thumbs down. I really don't care. Just like the video, comment the video, share the video to your story because I got some pressure for you. I got some things to talk about today. I got some news that you want to hear. If you see me looking at multiple different things, that's because I got multiple different cameras. I'm on here giving out the game today to everybody. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow, fuck with me, all that, share it, do what you do. On to the good stuff. TD Ameritrade. What's my user ID? It's been a minute since I've been on here speaking about the stock market just in general. I'm going to be honest. I find it more organic when I can get on here when I want to, rather than when I get on here basically like just trying to find time and find something to say. But there are a lot of big things that have been going down. Actually, if I go to Google now, I'm not going to go to Google. I'm just going to type in financial news. It's going to pull up stock market news, the Wall Street Journal. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Joyce became a fan. Appreciate your family. Like the video, subscribe, follow me. I'm on here talking about the stock market today, though. I'm going to tell you this, man. Really what I want to talk about before I even get into what's going on TD Ameritrade and the actual stock market is Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. On top of that, I do this only because first thing first, this is truly me. That means you are truly getting like an authentic and an organic, genuine person. I dress the way that I do in my FlyBoiiEnt attire with some slides on and some sweatpants and a hoodie or whatever, with the beanie and the ski mask on, because I'm gonna tell you this, man. This is what the stock market is gonna look like when I'm 30 or 40 years old and I'm a whale in this stock market game. This is what the stock market is gonna look like. Niggas sitting at home. And I say, nigga, I mean, man, it don't matter what you are. I don't care what country, continent, what skin tone, what creed. I don't care about none of that. But, man, people just going to be sitting at home, dog, like, and I'm saying this is if you put in the work now. They say the best time to plant an apple tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. So if you're not planting no seeds in the sense that it's going to get you something in the next 20 years, it don't even matter. Man, you could plant 1,000,000 seeds. One of them bitches gonna grow. Also, I cuss on here just because, again, man, it's organic, dog. Like, I'm not finna hold nothing back. Y'all gonna get the game from somebody who really had to learn the game. I'm playing the game as I'm giving y'all the game. Mark Zuckerberg, though. he plans to focus on the metaverse. Is literally what I just read. They're under quite a bit of scrutiny at the moment. Let me think about what they went down for. Oh, they're under quite a bit of scrutiny because a whistleblower came out not too long ago. And again, this goes for stocks or with anything. Basically, if the whistleblower is not, if the company's not going to fail, meaning if you feel like Mark Zuckerberg is not going to throw his hands up and be like, okay, I'm through with Facebook type shit, whatever the whistleblower was talking about, it don't mean too much. And I say that only because, man, basically, it's not going to bankrupt the company. Like, people can, yes, lose trust in the company. I don't think that we got to trust Mark Zuckerberg for us to continue supporting and following and getting on Facebook. I'm going to tell you this. As soon as I get off of here, before I go to sleep, I'm probably going to check Facebook and comment back to all the comments and messages and Instagram that I got. Facebook also owns Instagram. I'm going to be honest with you, dog. Instagram is on its way out. Instagram saved themselves. Because TikTok, or not TikTok, Snap was about to be hitting the fence before too long. But Instagram saved itself by adding in the Reels. Instagram most definitely saved itself by adding it. But at the same time, because Facebook owns Instagram in a sense, Mark Zuckerberg low-key saved himself. Snapchat was about to be more popular than Instagram. Snapchat is really what started the end of Instagram. But when Instagram came out when TikTok came out, Instagram had to do something. So Instagram came out with the Reels. On top of that, the only thing that TikTok would really have to do is get marketing. Was good with it. The only thing TikTok would have to do was get marketing value. Or not marketing, what's it called? Advertisements. If TikTok added in more advertisements right now, which would really mess up the platform, but if TikTok added in advertisements right now, then I truly believe that TikTok will be a better and more reliable whatever company than Instagram is. Facebook's a different thing, but that's something completely different. What Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do, look, man. To explain the metaverse, I need y'all to really understand. So imagine your room, right? Wherever you're sitting right now, imagine that in like a Sims game. Like how I have my laptop right here and I even have my lighter in a sense like right here next to the speaker. So imagine in a sense, because virtual reality can go in a lot of different ways, man. Virtual reality can really take off into a lot of different things, and therefore, in a sense, like, there's really no holds barred when it comes to the metaverse. When it comes to people putting on glasses and them being able to immerse themselves in whatever world they truly want to be in, on top of that, Elon Musk is trying to figure out how to sensationalize, what is it? Elon Musk is trying to, okay, there's basically something like, they can do something like sensationalize. No. It's something that has to do with your senses. Mark Zuckerberg and like virtual reality can only touch like 2 or 3 of the senses right now. It can give you a false smell in a sense of the same way like placebos and stuff do. Like if it waves a flower in the virtual reality world in front of your nose, in a sense, you're like, if you know the smell of that flower, you're gonna smell that flower. What it does, sight, hearing, and stuff like that, and then maybe like the what's it called? Soon as virtual reality can do touch, as soon as you can go fight, or more importantly, as soon as you can go fuck in a virtual reality space, you have to understand, man, there's men out here for like fake vagina flashlights. And I'm saying this, dog, only because you really have to think about, like, man, if any world is possible through the metaverse, any world will be. But at the same time, Mark Zuckerberg is getting ahead of himself. Mark Zuckerberg said he's not waiting for the metaverse. I'm gonna be honest, dog. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are two people I wouldn't really bet against. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are two people I'm not betting against. Mark Zuckerberg's a dog when it comes to technology. And I say that, dog, you have to think about, like, Mark Zuckerberg made Facebook. But when I say he's a dog, I mean, okay, in a sense, the way that he bought TikTok, like I was just speaking about, how TikTok is really on its way down. TikTok, the most people that have ever had TikTok in life, they have already hit that number. TikTok, or not TikTok, Instagram. Instagram is on its way down. Instagram has already had the most users that it will ever have. So if there's 7.8 billion people, if shit 3.8 of them had Instagram, nigga, the rest of them aren't getting it. There's 4 billion people that aren't getting it, nigga, and on top of that, the 3.8 billion is finna go down because they're finna find a new social network or whatever it is. They're finna go to TikTok or they're finna go to whatever. But I'm gonna tell you how Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg saved Instagram. Because Facebook is a different creature than Instagram, so I don't really want to get into that. But, or like the difference in between the two. But Instagram in general, Snapchat is really what began the fall of Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg is a dog because he's seen what Snapchat was doing. First thing first, they really started with the multiple pictures. So now you can put collages up on Instagram. Then they started, or like you can put like one picture after the other. That's something completely different. You used to just have to swipe, or it was a certain amount, or whatever it was. I believe it actually might have just been one picture at a time. I don't even think you could put multiple pictures up. But when TikTok came out, Instagram had to switch the game. And I'm telling you, man, when TikTok came out, look up when Instagram came up with the inception of Look up when Instagram came up with the inception of the Reels. The Reels on Instagram is what saved Instagram. I'll be completely honest with you. The Reels most definitely saved it. But Mark Zuckerberg is just a dog. Like, I'm going to tell you this, man, there's not a tech company, there's not a tech giant I feel like could low-key be... First thing first, man, Mark Zuckerberg and them, they have too much reign. When this nigga has all the power, dog, you really can't do nothing with him. What you gonna do? You can't compete with him. On top of that, man, he has too much money in a sense, like to actually be able to lose. I mean, you can't lose. Mark Zuckerberg can't lose. His market cap, man, he has billions and trillions of dollars to do what he wants to. He's about to develop a world to where, man, okay, you know how you have to be a gym instructor? To be, not a gym instructor. To be a personal trainer, you have to have a license. To be a lawyer, to be a whatever kind of fitness coach, to be whatever kind of... Man, I'm not going to go there. But you have to have a license in the real world. In the metaverse, I'm telling you, it's kind of like Instagram, dog. Anybody can be an Instagram personal trainer tomorrow. You don't have to have no license to sell any classes or any of that. You have to have the license to personally get down with somebody and be like, okay, like the license looks good. But nigga, you coming to me talking about you want to buy a meal, like what I buy and meal prep, and you want to watch me on my OnlyFans work out however many times a week, man. I'm man. I'm telling you now. You think... I'm gonna tell you, y'all think that y'all think it's scammers on Instagram now. Wait till we get into the metaverse. Wait till we get into a world where a grown ass man can walk around a playground. Like it's think like Grand Theft Auto. Think about a world think about playing Grand Theft Auto, but you can actually go molest kids. You can pull right up to the schools. And another grown adult that's playing as a fucking kid, you can walk up like, hey child, how old are you? Oh, I'm 16. I'm saying this, dog, when I say the possibilities are endless with the metaverse, it's really something I can't even explain. But Mark Zuckerberg, I mean, the metaverse is something that I truly can't explain. But I'm saying, man, Mark Zuckerberg is a dog. He's nothing to play with. Because this is a stock market show, or not a stock market show, because this is just an episode that I'm getting on here talking about the stocks. I'm telling you right now, Facebook is an investment at any moment in time. And I say that because I'm not betting against Mark Zuckerberg. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about. Matter of fact, I might have to go ahead. No. I was about to tell y'all, man, Verizon takes up 33% of my portfolio right now. I might raise that. I might sell something. I'll be honest though, I don't really buy anything to sell. Let's see what DraftKings is at. Depending on what DraftKings is at. Where's DraftKings? Okay, see, DraftKings is back down to 46. I feel like that's where I bought it last time, but DraftKings also topped out at $74 at the start of the football season. I don't know what the fuck is going on with DraftKings, quite honestly. I had a share. It went up to like $60. Matter of fact, I think I bought it at $42. And it went up to $60. I'll tell you this though, man. First thing first, I just want to say a couple of things because as long as I repeat them, then I will remember and I will know. And truly, that's all that matters. I'm not trying to remind y'all. But the most important thing you have to think about building wealth and to start building wealth, time in the market is better than timing the market. Meaning, the stock market goes up every year. The price of inflation and stuff like that. Like, if you set $1,000 in the bank at the beginning of 2021 and you had $1,000 in the bank at the beginning of 2022, the price of things is completely different. Everybody understands how gas is rising right now. It's kind of the same thing. If you were sitting on a gallon of gas 2021 or at the beginning January 2021, nigga, at the end of 2021, your gallon of gas cost more than it did to begin with. Who knows why? It doesn't matter why. It may go back down, but eventually it's gonna go up because there's no more gas being made. If you see, nigga, these are non-renewable resources. If you see what I'm saying, that's kind of how the stock market is in general. It's like a fucking tree. They say the best time to plant a tree, to plant an apple tree, was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant an apple tree is right now, today. Meaning, if you did not take advantage of the opportunity 20 years ago, dog, plant you a motherfucking apple tree so you can reap the benefits from it in a couple years. Back to the stock market and DraftKings. I'm gonna be honest, and because this is a stock market show, I could really say what I'm thinking. Or this is a stock market episode, I can really say what I'm thinking. I want to know who the CEO of Verizon is. I told y'all I might fuck around and sell something so I can buy some more Verizon stocks. I might just buy the Verizon shares in general. Just outright. First thing first, Verizon has dividends. I don't know if y'all know what dividends is. Verizon will pay you for owning their stock. Share of their stock. I believe it's 4.9% of whatever the stock price is. Which 4.9% of it right now, I believe, is like $2.38. I'd have to look. It changes on the day. But I'm telling you, the reason I say I really want to go look at the CEO in the of Verizon is because if I'm about to invest in Verizon, really what I'm trying to do I'm trying to figure out if Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile is about to really take over. Now, I'll be honest. There's no other competitors as far as cell phone services and internet services go in the world as far as them three. I know that a lot of y'all don't know this. AT&T is probably, they probably have the most satellites. But Verizon is the #1 internet service provider in the United States of America. On top of that, Verizon is also, it also owns a company that is the #1 cell phone cell service or whatever producing, what's it called in Europe. So all across Europe, Russia, China, all that, all them people use whatever company that Verizon owns. Verizon low-key has a moat, which one of these days I'm going to explain to y'all what a moat is type shit. But Verizon low-key has a moat on some of the things that are kind of like Coca-Cola. Like, Coca-Cola is always going to be a forever stock, only because, what is it? IHOP, Denny's, it's a couple other places. Basically, IHOP, Denny's, and a couple other places. Like McDonald's, they can only sell Coke products. Like the big machines, in a sense, that Coke came out with, that you can walk up to the machine and press the little buttons. They're like McDonald's for the rest of the contract. I don't know how long, and I say this for the rest of the time. It doesn't matter because, nigga, it's gonna be too difficult for McDonald's and IHOP and Denny's and them to ever get rid of the machines that they have. They can't just go and be like, all right, well, we want... First thing first, nigga, they would lose business. People are going to stop going to McDonald's if they can't go to McDonald's and get a Coke. And what I'm calling a moat is basically something, man, it's solidified. You can't really do nothing to change it. There's nothing that Pepsi could really offer McDonald's to be like, McDonald's, I want to be your soda provider now. You don't even have all the flavors that we want. If you see, like, nigga, we come and ask for Sprite. We don't want no motherfucking Pepsi. Or we don't want no 7-Up, if you see what I'm saying. Because I feel like, yeah, Pepsi makes 7-Up. Yeah. Nigga ain't finna go to McDonald's and get no goddamn Sprite. I mean, no 7-Up. And I'm saying it's just because that's what's called a moat. It's nothing that Pepsi in life could ever do. Gatorade has a better chance. But Verizon, I'm telling you, I want to look at their CEO. Only because, man, I don't trust... Verizon has made some risky things. They've made some risky decisions, and I say this, it's kind of like during the pandemic when people were doing the SBAs and the PPPs and stuff like that. And I say risky moves only because you're putting they are acquiring a lot of debt. If you did the PPP or the SBA, you're going to have to pay that money back. I'm not going to argue with you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga, the feds is going to come. Uncle Sam ain't listening to none of that you talking. Y'all little fake businesses, nigga, if you wasn't filing taxes on the shit, nigga, they gave you money based off the tax filings that you were supposed to file. So if you didn't file taxes, nigga, they coming to see your bitch ass. But I'm saying that because Verizon does the same thing. They acquired a lot of debt. Now, I'll be honest. I equated it to the SBAs and the PPPs because if you acquired that debt and you truly started a business, let's say you lied on the paperwork. I don't believe that they care about that. They care about that check that they gave you. Nigga, if they come to you and you still got whatever amount it was that they gave you, you might be good. You might be okay. But nigga, if they come to you and you broke and you don't have nothing to show for, you ain't got no businesses, and you back to being a consumer, just paying bills and everything, nigga, they gave that money out to businesses so that you could continue funding. Why you think Donald Trump and them don't pay no taxes? Nigga, because we give people jobs. Nigga, I feed your family. We employ you. If you see what I'm saying. Nigga, if you took that money and you didn't employ nobody, Uncle Sam coming to get his check. I promise it. But why Verizon, I said, acquired the debt, is because if you took that money, if Verizon acquired all the debt that it has in the past year and a half, I'm telling you, this is CEO business. A lot of y'all thought y'all were moving like CEOs and bosses with the SBA or I have this business. Nigga, you ain't no CEO and you not no boss. Half of you haven't even profited on the businesses that you actually got. What's it called? Nigga, if you're not profiting on the business, you're not an actual business. You're not no boss. You're not no boss unless you employ people. What's good with it. But nah, man, if Verizon actually uses this debt or whatever it is to, which they have, I don't know if y'all know, man. Verizon been making deals. Verizon been making moves. And I'm saying this only because, man, if you acquire debt to gain assets, that's something different. Like, Verizon acquired debt just to gain more cell phone towers. Like, nigga, they asked the banks, give me this money, and they took that shit right to the, I don't know, there's some kind of service contract or whatever it was they had. Basically, man, my point on Verizon, I want to know who the CEO is, because I really want to know if they know what they're doing. I'm finna go look at the CEO history. Matter of fact, I'll go look at it right now. Verizon CEO. Hans Vestberg. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't trust Hans. I don't know who the fuck Hans Vestberg is, but I don't trust him. And that's making me even more cautious. He's Swedish. I'm not gonna lie, Swedish people be fucking people. I know that y'all don't know, I know. Swedish people, they'll fuck you for some bread. And I'm saying this, I don't personally know anybody that's Swedish. Nigga, I study. You better understand how Sweden got to be one of the richest countries in the world. And I'm saying this, it's also, it's damn near still a third world country, so it's not one of the richest, like big countries. But to be smaller than fucking Texas, nigga, Sweden has some money. And that's because they make their own laws, extradition and stuff like that isn't really a big thing. And Sweden also doesn't fuck with the American system of, the American financial system, I say. I'm going to tell you this, Hans Vestberg, I'm going to have to do some serious research into. And I'm saying that because I put some money into the stock market today. Okay. We can go there. I'm going to leave Hans' bitch ass alone. I put some money into my portfolio today. I didn't really buy anything. Matter of fact, I might go buy PACCAR. I want to get on here and really talk to y'all about like individual stocks though, because I've really been going off on Verizon and a couple other different tangents. I don't know if I want to get on my PACCAR, what's it called just yet. And I say that because PACCAR, if nobody knows, first thing first, it is, it does fund and invest into NASCAR. But what PACCAR is really known for, what it really does, is all of the Peterbilt trucks. I know somebody that works at Peterbilt. I know people that work on the docks at the moment, where they say that all the freight and stuff like that is getting held up, and there are shortages and whatever it is. I know somebody that works on the docks that's talking to us about the shortages, I guess I'll say. And I'm gonna tell you this, dog. As soon as the shortages are over, meaning as soon as they fix whatever water crisis or whatever the fuck is keeping the products from getting to where they need to go, as soon as that's fixed, the economy with this metaverse stuff, I believe, is going to fucking go through the roof. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, dog. There are a lot of things going on in this world that are going to affect truly what the manner in which the economy will explode. There's a lot of things going on in this world that will affect, I'll say, I'm going to tell you this, man. Because I can say that the economy is going to blow up at the same time that I know a market crash is also on the way. First things first, the market has to crash. If don't nobody know, the market, like the stock market truly, generally, has to crash. Only because there's bubbles, man. And the bubble pops every once in a while. The bubble can't just sit there forever. I'm telling you, man, I've been up too fucking long. That is why I'm bouncing from subject to subject. As soon as I smoke this sweet and I start to relax, I'll be honest, I'm going to slow down a little bit on the speaking. I'm going to actually get engaged into what the fuck I'm looking up and what I'm looking for. Nah, Pat Carr though. See, this is what I'm saying. I really want to go into. Matter of fact, I might do it like that. I might actually just chop it up in the way that I feel like it, so it's all good. It doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. The Murphy Show. The Murphy Show. The Murphy Show. I'm Michael Murphy. Your guest to be your honored host. All right, so listen. Pat Carr. They own Peterbilt and something else. Any Peterbilt 18-wheeler that you see on the road, Pat Carr owns. The real reason I like Pat Carr is because I was just talking about Verizon and I was talking about moats. Pat Carr, anything that moves and travels on the road. That means literally everything at Walmart. That means literally... I missed it. Fucking fruit flies. I hate them. I eat bananas a lot, and I leave bananas around the house. The fucking fruit flies irritate me. But Pat Carr, man, anything that moves on the road. That means anything that's in Walmart, anything that's in Kroger, anything that you could... Anywhere, anything that's in the United States. By the time that you buy it, and by the time it is in your hand, anything retail that you're going to buy, by the time that it's in your hand, 30% of that time, it was in the hands of a Pat Carr truck that's owned by Pat Carr, is in like a Pat Carr company or whatever it is. Truly, I don't want to get into all the subsidiary companies they actually own because they own some shit. But Peterbilt's one of them. It's the trucks that's more important than anything. Speaking of the trucks, I know a lot of people let's say the automated trucks. They have automated cars that are fucking some shit up on the road right now. They're not gonna put no trucks out weighing as much as the trucks weigh, moving as much freight as the trucks move. There it goes. I got it. I fucking got it. They're not gonna put no trucks out that are gonna be unsafe. But Pat Carr is gonna be one of the first companies that comes out with it. And why you ask? Because Pat Carr is the first company that came out. Pat Carr is the first trucking company that came out with a fully automatic electric vehicle. So EV is something that's rather important for the world. Man. I'm going to be honest, man. I was talking about Hans Vestberg earlier. I might actually like Hans. I'm going to go follow Hans on Instagram. I wonder if Hans has an Apple phone. I'll tell you this, Pharrell the rapper is taking pictures and going to going to meetings and sit downs with the owner of Verizon. Or not the owner, the CEO of Verizon. And I'm saying this, dog, first thing first, I want to know the owner of Verizon only because, man, I want to know if this nigga is like an actual businessman. I want to know if he's going to be able to take and scale his business. Like how I was just talking about Instagram. A lot of people, man, they don't know Instagram is on its fucking way out of the door. I don't know what they are going to replace Instagram with. But I'm telling you right now, at one point in time, hypothetically, I don't know the real numbers. At one point in time, let's just say Instagram had 3.8 billion fucking users. The other 4 million people, or the other 4 billion people, aren't going to get Instagram. Nigga, Instagram has reached its highest number of potential, whatever the fuck it's called. Young kids growing up in middle school right now a lot of them don't even barely have Instagram. If you're in America, you have Instagram just because our parents are fucking slaves and sheep and they let you do what the fuck you want to. In other countries, nigga, I mean, and not even other cultures, a lot of people don't have Instagram. Facebook is banned from China. Like, China won't even let you download Facebook on the App Store in China type shit. Like, it's wild shit going on. But I'm telling y'all right now, Instagram is on its way down. Facebook is something different. I don't know. I got on here and talked about this already. Mark Zuckerberg is a dog, and soon as somebody came out talking about his code and his ethics and shit like that and his stock price, Mark Zuckerberg lost a lot of money. I know that y'all seen this. You don't have to see it on the news. I look at financial news all day. Nigga, a couple weeks ago, Mark Zuckerberg lost a lot of fucking money in one day. But what I'm talking about with Instagram, man, Instagram has reached its max number of participants. When I'm talking about scaling up, nigga, Instagram can't scale up anymore. It's already worldwide. Meaning the revenue and everything that Instagram gets, nigga, people are finna use Instagram until the wheels fall off. Which I'm telling you, the way Mark Zuckerberg is moving, the way TikTok is moving, the way Snapchat's a different one, the way Patreon and OnlyFans are moving, I'm telling you right now, man, Instagram is on its way the fuck out the door. But I'm wondering if Hans Vestberg is an actual businessman and he can scale Verizon enough to actually be able to make me some money. I would really put some money in motherfucking DraftKings real quick. But I'm not putting no money in DraftKings because they don't have no matter of fact, I really could do a fucking options. What is that? No. That's not what I want to see. Let me see something else. Disney is on its way down because it's having a lot of fucking problems at the moment. First thing first, Disney is losing. And Disney then took its dividend away. Which, it didn't take its dividend away. Disney will still pay dividends. It has just cut off its dividend format. Let me see what else. Johnson & Johnson. Do I want to save up? Next week, I could really buy Johnson & Johnson. But where is Johnson & Johnson? Collapse. See, Johnson & Johnson's still a little too high for me, dog. It's 52-week high. Its yearly range is 179. It's at 162. But it bottomed out at 133 the last year. That means during COVID it only got to 133. I don't know if I want to catch Johnson & Johnson on the rise. Although, man, Johnson & Johnson, they have an annual dividend of $4.42 a share. Let me think. So for the price of this Johnson & Johnson stock, I could buy 3 Verizon shares and get $2 more a year. I might fuck around. What would it be if I bought 1,000 shares? Or if I put 1,000 in Verizon right now? What is Verizon stock price? $52.90. $52.90. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all something. $52.90 into. Nope, I did it wrong. Clear. 1,000 divided by 52.92 equals 18 shares, 19 shares. Okay. So, what is Verizon's? 256. $48 a year for $1,000. How many years would it take me to make my 1,000 back? Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all something. Well, I'm not going to show it to you. Not yet. I'm going to learn how to do that. Charts. Because you can look over like a 20-year time frame of Verizon. See, I feel like Verizon just likes having... a large liquid cap. I'm telling you, man, Verizon went into a lot of debt. When I started buying Verizon shares, Verizon immediately started going into debt for some reason. I don't know. It's not a good sign. If I start taking on heavy debt, dog, I'm telling you, I'm in trouble. And if I start maxing out credit cards, I'm in trouble. So I was a little concerned when Verizon started doing it. But Verizon is also worldwide. Like I said, man, they already took over all of Europe. It doesn't matter who's in Africa, like what like what cell phone company has Africa or whatever it is. But I don't see Verizon expanding much more. At the same time, I'm fine with giving them money to sit on. Like how they just came up with the football, the Warner deal, or whatever it was. I don't know if y'all know, they low-key undercut AT&T and signed like a Super Bowl deal or something like that. I'm telling you, man, look, this is a stock market show today. If you ain't trying to learn how to make no money, if you ain't trying to watch the whales work, I'm not here to bullshit with you. I'm talking about Verizon right now. I currently have 10 shares, which pays me out like $30 a year. I don't know, it might be like $400 or $500 worth of what's it called? I got quite a bit of money in cryptos right now. No. They're trying to though. They offered me. They gave me an offer. I'm not trying to take it. So I'm telling you, nigga. No. Nobody from operator. But no, what I'm talking about right now, dog, is Verizon. I don't know, man. They took on a lot of debt here recently. But I'm telling you, man, debt isn't always bad. It's like, man, if you got the PPP loan or the SBA, and you put that into things that will make you money, and you're now sitting on more money than you had originally gotten, that's low-key where it is. I'll be honest, after looking at Mr. Hans Vestberg, the CEO, after looking at him and his credentials and what he has going on, I feel a lot better actually putting more money into it. I'm telling you, man, I was just doing the math. I might fuck around and cop me 20 shares of 20 shares of Verizon real quick for like $1,000. It might be like $1,100. But it's gonna pay me $50 a year. I'm not going to have to work. And I'm saying that that's just $50. But at the same time, at any moment in time, I can still sell it and I still have my $1,000. So it don't matter. So they're gonna pay me just for them sitting on my money, and it's more money than the bank would pay me. You don't get interest, man. I'm telling you, I had $1,000 sitting in my bank account from January 1st up until now, and they have not given me a cent for it. If I put that $1,000 into the stock market, I would have been made money. I would have been getting monthly checks straight to my bank account. And I'm saying this, dog, it's easy to get money. It's easy to get chips. The hard thing is keeping them. But I really want to get off Verizon. PACCAR, I'm going to get into one of these days. Let me talk about cryptos for a minute. And I can really leave the computer alone because I got cryptos on I got Coinbase on my phone, so that's really how I do that. I'm going to tell you this. The same way that Facebook is changing their name to the Metaverse, you have to understand the world that we are evolving into. It's a lot of people that have negative views on the world. I do believe it's halting progress. If you have a negative view for the future and you are not planning anything, I'm telling, like, there's people like people that run shit don't really know what to do with you. If you're just gonna keep going to work and keep being a slave, like, I mean, I'm saying that they know what to do. They have plans for, if you want to be a fucking goof troop, you're gonna be a goof troop and go do what the fuck you do type shit. But at the same time, I'll say this: the world is getting so sad, nigga. They are trying to make virtual reality like completely as real life. You can look it up right now. Elon Musk is trying to find a way how you can put those VR goggles on. And right now, in the VR world, somebody can waft the flower in front of your nose. And you basically smell the flower because we're conditioned like, oh, that's what it smells like. Or whatever it is. If it's a pumpkin or cinnamon or apples or whatever it is. If they put it, if in the VR, they put it in front of your nose. You're laying in a fucking office chair in the middle of the goddamn therapist room type shit. You will smell, be like, what does it smell like? Oh, it smells like, and you can describe every smell in this, if you see what I'm saying. Now, Elon Musk is trying to find a way to make it touch all 5 senses. Because you can hear it, you turn the sound, you can hear it, you can see it, you can smell it. He is trying to get it to where you can feel it type shit. It's almost like, on top of that, I don't know. I was sitting there listening to him have the interview with the little... Y'all just got to go watch the interview. And I'm saying this, dog, man, why do you think they're doing this? I know people that don't even get on the computer on a day-to-day basis. I know niggas that don't even barely have a phone. They have flip phones. Like grown men. 30-something years old with flip phones. I'm not talking about like my grandparents. I'm talking about I know grown-ass shit, nigga my age. With flip phones. Like the have never had a smartphone type shit. Niggas just got out of jail. Got out of jail a couple years ago type shit. They street niggas, so they got flip phones. They don't need no apps. They don't need Facebook and stuff. And I'm saying this, dog. Mark Zuckerberg is trying to make a world inside of the basically like your own Sims. You can play your own version of Sims all day every day and make money like that. You can make money inside the Metaverse. Y'all don't know this. Okay, just speaking on that, that is what the NFTs are. If you've just heard the word NFTs, nigga, it is ways to make money inside of this because none of this shit is real. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg and them really set back. They popped them some psychedelics. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg popped him some psychedelics. And he sat back and he was like, you know what, dog? The world that we're living in isn't really real either. What they say is money isn't really money and isn't really worth anything. The words and languages and shit like that they make up, it's the same. It's the same thing as our coding. Us just communicating back and forth with each other. On top of that, coding, and really what all coding is talking to a computer. It's putting that program in. I'm telling you, man, it's like making a bitch masturbate. I mean, it's like making a bitch orgasm type shit. You just trying to touch the right little keys until that bitch will do what you want her to do. And I'm telling you, y'all might think that it's a funny, what's it called? That nigga, that's what they do with the code. I can sit here and talk to my computer right now. And I'm saying this, dog. Mark Zuckerberg and them are about to find ways where I can sit on my computer with the VR goggles on and make money all day, every day. And you niggas is still thinking that you gonna have to continue going to work. Y'all think that y'all are gonna continue working in the future. Nigga, if you will make your kids workers in this real world, I feel sorry for you. I'm going to need people in the virtual reality world to come work for me. If I build me a store or a shop in the metaverse, nigga, you better put your glasses on and be in my goddamn job 9 to 5. I don't know, dog. What I'm saying, it really might sound kind of funny. What I'm saying, it really might sound fictitious. All you have to do, dog, I'm telling you, man, Kanye West said some shit. You guys know I'm a big fan of his. Kanye West said some shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key cooking right now. I'm cooking, boy. I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties. That's what I'm saying, we're having technical difficulties. Facebook, man. Facebook always does that stuff. Facebook don't want y'all to hear what I'm really spitting. Because they already know what time it is. Mark Zuckerberg don't want too many people knowing what he's doing. I can only imagine. And when I start imagining, nigga, that's really when I found out. I'm telling you right now, Mark Zuckerberg, when I start thinking about it, nigga, shit. You can't fool me. Because I know whatever I'm thinking, you done thought of. I'm going to say something because I'm telling you, man, me talking about shit like this, man, people really be thinking I'm crazy. I'm not going to lie, I be thinking I'm crazy. But at the same time, go watch Mark Zuckerberg's video when he explained why he is changing the name of Facebook. There are people, I don't even know if the people watching this nigga know that Facebook is finna have a whole new name and a whole new, it's not finna be an F no more. It's finna be an M. I'm saying, man, there's people that watching this. If you watching this anywhere, you may not know, nigga, Facebook is finna change its whole name. It's not, you're not finna log into Facebook no more. It's finna be the same thing. Now, like the login shit, it's gonna be the same. But for people that know what they're doing, nigga, why? The reason I call this the Murphy Show Nigga, you are in my fucking world. If I had a green screen up, man, I could be any fucking where. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. On top of it, wait till y'all start putting the goggles on. Put the goggles, I'm gonna make you feel me. I'm gonna make you smell me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be dressed. My little avatar is gonna be dressed up in the colognes. Nigga, I'm saying, you can buy whatever you want to in the metaverse. You can do what you want to. I don't know if y'all ever played Sims. I'm sure you've heard of it. In Sims, you can put in little cheat codes to do all types of little freaky shit. Like, I've never seen crimes and shit like that in Sims. I know that you can like make Sims like a crime where you can add guns. You can most definitely make people have sex. I've seen people just have sex houses type shit. Like wild. Sims is wild. But that's what they're finna make the real world. And I'm saying it, man, all these fucking movies, man, it's not a game. What do you think Call of Duty is? Imagine if you could feel what they are feeling and you could die and do it all over again. Imagine if, nigga, you was really running through a world. You see what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you could think of, like you're sitting on the couch, feet kicked up. But you think, oh my, like you spawn or whatever, and you're like, damn, I gotta run. And so your character starts moving, and you start moving through the like this is real. This it's spooky. It's spooky. I'm gonna tell you this. I wanna go further down this train of thought. I want to go further down the train of thought. You don't watch scary movies anymore. In the metaverse, like I said with Sims or whatever, but you're first person. So you put on the goggles and it's kind of like you're playing Grand Theft Auto, but you're in the streets. In the screen, nigga, you start looking around, nigga, you see Big Smoke right there and them right there, nigga, and nigga, come on, CJ. And you think like, damn, nigga, let me catch up real quick. I'm going to tell you this, dog. This is literally a dream. And I'm saying this because, nigga, that's what I do in dreams. When I finally become conscious in dream, they actually have a full body VR in the making. You are attached to their site. Yeah, I've seen the running place. I've seen all that. I'm talking about, nigga, where you lay down on a mat like you in therapy. And you just start, like, you don't have to move. I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people's brains will be fried in the making of this. There will be a lot of poor rats whose brains will not make it through the virtual connection. But what I'm talking about, dog, is like, in the movies, man, like how they're talking about like teleporting people into like nigga, like they're about to teleport niggas' consciousness into worlds. And I'm saying this because that like this is really the true meaning behind why I call this the Murphy Show. Anytime that I have attention, anybody's attention, nigga, you are watching the Murphy. Anytime that you have attention, like the Matrix, I'm telling you. Like, anytime that you gain attention from any nigga, they are watching you. A lot of people don't understand. The Egyptians conceptualized God, like what they saw God as was attention. That's why you had to bow when you saw him. That's why you really couldn't see him and look like you had to notice them. And they had to know that you noticed them, if you see what I'm saying. White people used to do the same thing in slavery type shit, like stand in the room, go stand in the corner. And like wait for me, like be present, like stand around me, but don't do anything that I don't want you to do. The Egyptians were the same way. I'm saying this, dog, because this is really a stock market show. I really got on here to talk about stocks. I'm on the investment page. I'm not even on Murphy's What's Going on Instagram. I have learned, man, I cannot save everybody. I have learned that you really can't save, like, I can't save nobody. I can save myself. And I would suggest that you do the same. And there are multiple ways that I plan on saving myself. I have multiple, I guess I'll say, safe routes. And truly, I've been told, nigga, if plan B should be plan A. If you see what I'm saying. Like, nigga, make sure you get plan A done. As I said before, in my 30s and 40s, if I make it, pray to God, this is what I hope to be doing. And it's like sitting here, I'm telling you, man, fucking with the stocks. Hopefully, shit, if I can put $2,000-$3,000 in it in a year type shit, I can only imagine what I can do once I should get, like, start making more money or whatever the fuck it is type shit. Like, if you see what I'm saying. Because I feel like, in a sense, man, life is just about growth in general. Anytime that you have fallen behind or fallen backwards, man, you really need to look at whatever, like, not what was going on around you, man. What was going, like, what were you doing? What did you do? What decision did you make? I didn't move. My simple thing was moving when I didn't have to. It wasn't even moving with the wrong people. It was moving with the same, like, shit, we moved from one apartment to another. Fucked it up. I'm telling you, fuck life up. But I really do plan on doing this well into my 30s, 40s, 50s. And what I mean by this is more first thing first. I'm telling you, the Murphy Show isn't gonna stop. I'm gonna continue getting on here talking my shit until I'm gonna be Oprah. I'm gonna be the Metaverse Oprah. You get some therapy. You get some therapy. Everybody gets therapy. And I say that truly, man, just because as I grow, I feel like, in a sense, man, like, the people around me will grow. The people that follow me, the people that fuck with me, the people that know me and that truly want to get to know, that's all of my, I don't like to say role models, because I really didn't look up to nobody. Like, I didn't want to be like anybody. But there were people whose mindsets that I watch, and, like, man, I'm telling you, I used to watch movies over and over again, like even Denzel type shit, just to try to understand, like, the type of mindset and character, like, who he really was after going and watching interviews and then going back and watching the movie. I was like, that, like, as something. Terrence Howard is another one. He's a rather good actor in a sense for all the little difference he's played. And I'm saying all this in a sense just to tie it back to the financial shit, is it's not just the growth of me as a person, it is the growth of, I mean, like, the financials and the generational wealth and the plan and everything that I'm trying to do with it. It's the growth of my purpose, I guess I'll say. I feel like my purpose is to teach whatever it is that I know. He who learns teaches. Shit, I done learned some things. I'm telling you, man, I can get on here every day for the people that don't watch the stock market news. If you don't watch Bloomberg, I will be your Bloomberg. Nigga, I'm Murphyberg. I swear, I don't give a fuck how it sounds. I promise you, I will start making a YouTube channel called Murphy Blurg, and I will go watch the same thing that Bloomberg, the Wall Street Journal, Forbes. What else is on? What else is the stock market things I be watching in the morning? It's one more news channel. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go watch all of them in the morning, and at 12 o'clock, I'm gonna give you a rundown of everything they just said. Fuck it. And I'm telling you right now, if I did that long enough, I promise you I could get paid for it. My thing is value. I have learned, like, I've gotten on here today and I've given you value. Not just through not just through like me sitting here talking to you, but even like the financial tip value. Like the way that I was sitting there looking at the financials, where I mean, truly, I didn't even really get into the 52-week highs. Like I spoke on things in the sense that people might not really understand, type shit. And I'm not a nigga that give you courses. I'm a nigga that give it to you how the fuck I know how to give it to you. I mean, I don't know. I can't dumb it down for nobody. I don't know, man. I feel like value is really my thing, and I feel like if Bloomberg gives it to you, I don't feel like I can give you anything of value that valuable that I really took from it. Mark Zuckerberg, I could have got on here and talked about him a long time ago when he lost the money, about what he did to fuck up the bag. I could have told you what he did, and I'm telling you, man, Mark Zuckerberg is a dog. This man just saved the company. They have lost money every day since the whistleblower came. I've been watching the stock. I'm not gonna say lower, but it has went down and it has lost people money. I just want to look at the stock market price before I go lying to y'all. Let me see where it's at. Let me see where it's at. What was I just talking about? That the fucking went down? Facebook. See, it went down today. Oh, it's down right now, but the stock market's about to close. Actually, it's up 5%. It's not bad. Let me see. One more. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me see. What about the 3 months? I don't know, man. Facebook was actually losing money beforehand. Maybe that's why Mark Zuckerberg came out with the Metaverse. I'm going to tell you this, man. That whole Metaverse shit could low-key be fake. I'm sitting here talking about some shit that we don't even really know about. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. No, I'm playing with you. You really do got to go watch the interview. I'm telling you right now, if you are watching this, you better go watch that motherfucking interview with Mark Zuckerberg talking about the Metaverse. Talking about why he is changing the name, what they're planning to do. And it shows you. And again, it shows you, like, just... I'm not even going to go there. Basically, what it said, as you make facial expressions in real life, whatever you want to do, your avatar will make facial expressions through a headset. Like, it's not scanning your face, dog. It just... I don't know how they're doing it. It's not like you're on camera and you're sitting there smiling and it's like a filter in a sense. It's saying, like, to the rest of the world, like if you were CJ, if you were playing Grand Theft Auto and you were one of the characters and they're smiling and Smoke's like, man, what you smiling at, CJ? I'm gonna be honest, I'm on both sides, dog. I believe everything that everybody talks about. I promise I believe you. Like, whatever you believe, I believe in it, 100%. But I'm gonna tell you this. I think we might be wrong. Just think about it. I swear. I promise, I believe you. I stand with you. And whatever it is that you believe. But we also, I think we might not have the full picture. Let's look at it a different way. That's how I've got. I've stopped arguing with people. If you've seen, I haven't been very what's it called? Vocal on Facebook. I haven't been as argumentative. Really? Purpose. Value. I feel like I can bring more value than arguing all the time. But no, let me think, man. Something fine. So basically, to bring it back to the financials, as I was saying, because I did go off on tangents in a sense there. Evolving was my whole thing, because I was talking about best time to plant trees and all this stuff. Evolving as a person, growing as a person, I feel like is what the fuck. Financially, I mean, that's how you grow financials. You can't be fucked up as a person. You can't be fucked up. You can't. I mean, like on dope and shit like that. You can't be. You know a lot of people. If that's you, control yourself. I promise you ain't gonna get to where you want to be. In any sense of the terms, not especially financially. Okay. So I've been listening to somebody. I'm not gonna go there. Basically, I don't know, man. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts that basically, I mean, just as far as holding people accountable, holding yourself accountable, and I say that in the sense like. A lot of people try to make excuses for why you can't hold them to the same standards as everybody else. Like, there are grown people that don't work, that don't pay no bills, like, they just live with their parents, that don't do anything. Like, but like, don't smoke weed, don't do anything. Probably play PlayStation and just hang around the house and bullshit. And will make the excuse, like, single parent, I mean, like I was a single kid and this and this, or my parents don't care if I like. And I'm saying this about the standards only because I feel like as men, it's in us to be, I wouldn't even say competitive, it's more, it's in us to be dominant, it's in us to be leaders. And therefore, in a sense, it's not even just leading the household type shit, but I mean, like, leading the financial, like, for a bunch of rich niggas to sit around, like, talking about, like, man, just rich stories, and, man, yeah, man, me and I got the yacht, this, and that. Like, if you see what I'm talking about, like, it's different conversations. I don't know. And I say this, man, because it's a different lifestyle. It's a different mindset. And I don't even think of it in the sense it's more rich. It's people that are more disciplined. Because if you're rich, you have to be disciplined in some manner of the way. And at the same time, I mean, I couldn't disagree and say that a man that is disciplined or isn't disciplined is any better than a man that is disciplined, or like in certain ways. Now, if the dude's discipline is beating his wife, like I'm not going there. I'm just saying more in a sense like, nigga, if we're giving it effective, is he effective? Is he gonna get the job done? Are we picking soldiers or are we picking husbands? If you see what I'm saying, I feel like we can trim the fat. We can get to the bottom of him beating his wife type shit. But at the same time, like. And I say this because it's not even training soldiers. Are we training leaders? I don't know. A lot of people tell me I look at life in a sense too. What's it called? To look at it competitive like that. I'm too pessimistic to see the world the way that I do, or whatever it is. This is a financial show, though. I don't know, man. The stock market, it went down in September, as it always does. It's really most everything has risen since then. Actually, Facebook has plummeted non-stop. I did not see that. I did not see that. Facebook has fucking plummeted non-stop. In the last 6 months. I think they're trying to save themselves with this Metaverse business. I don't even know if I trust the Metaverse business. I'm sorry, I'm looking at charts. Yeah, shit about it. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Man, I should have bought the dip. I knew I should have bought the dip. Dip, baby, dip. Dip, baby. I'm going to tell you this. If you don't know anything about stocks, I buy and hold. I buy good companies that I know aren't going nowhere, and I buy them at good prices. So I know it. I am buying it at a price that I'm basically getting a deal on it. It's like I'm getting a 2 for 1. You got to be fucked up. On top of that, I'm getting the 2 for 1. I'm finna get like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of them bitches. I'm telling you, man, financials, I be thinking about this shit all day. Think about what company, like, I'm sitting there dealing with at work, whatever it is, type shit, like, man, like, they got a lot of, what's it called, like, man, how is this working? How are these people getting paid? Where are these boxes coming from? Fastenal. 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 Spelled it wrong. Fast. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I've been on here for damn like about an hour and a half. Jeez. Peace and blessings to you. Love you.